Cancer. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to those of you who are here once again, who's watched me before, and to those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. I'm High Priestess Elif, No Tools Medium, Born Gifted Spiritual Healer. I'm an intuitive reader. Most of my messages channeled, so I receive messages from Spirit and energy impressions. It's my job to interpret them in a way that is going to make sense to you. So I always ask that you take a few deep breaths, settle into your intuition, ask your guides and keepers to guide you through this message, to help you to see, to hear, and to recognize when a message is for you, even if you're not inclined to want to accept it. This is to serve you, and to help you to progress and not to hinder. So I don't sugarcoat, I give it to you straight. Okay? Everything that I say in my reading, from the time I begin until I finish, is me channeling. I don't have a personal opinion. I'd like to give everybody good news, but that's not how it works, We need the truth to set us free. So that's what I bring you. We're going to ask for my Cancerian collective. We're going to ask two very specific questions. For those of you who are in separation from your divine counterpart, wondering what is happening with them, will you hear from them if you are not in contact? What is the energy and what could be blocking you in this connection or in your connection with love? Perhaps you really would like to move on, but you're finding that you feel you can't. What is it that Spirit wants you to know? So that's what we're asking. Spirit is pointing out to me that for some of you, many of you are on a healing journey, but there have been one or two things that have happened lately that has been a little bit upsetting for you. And they've set you back slightly, just a little bit. So your focus is now on other things and not on your healing the way that it should be. Remember, you are going through these things that happen are to contribute to you going through this death and rebirth process. There are ego deaths that need to take place. Be careful. Don't slack on your inner work. Don't slack on you taking the time to meditate, going quiet, going inward, elevating beyond the ego stuff, the 3D stuff. It's important to do that. Otherwise, you do find yourself feeling stuck or blocked, when you could have just been progressing. Will you hear from your person in the next 6 to 8 weeks? Let's see what Spirit has to say. It looks to me like many of you I'm seeing that because of being challenged in the area of making a decision, that there will be so much going on in, you need to take it as it resonates. There's somebody in your dynamic, whether that's you or your person, that needs to make a decision, and there is, for some reason, that's being hindered, held off. There will be something that happens that creates that some sort of breakup or disconnect for your person. So if your person is the one that needs to make a choice between people, then it's going to be for them with this person. But if you are the one that needs to choose between people, then it's possibly going to be with you. So what this tells me is that Communication is not completely blocked for all of you, but depending on how the story fits for you, there is going to be some kind of fallout here or disconnect. What could be blocking you? There is a lot of spirit is saying that you have learnt a lot and you've come to a lot of powerful realizations about a lot of things. There's a lot of emotional growth that has taken place here, but you are still very focused on things falling apart. You're still very focused on what is happening around you. Focusing in on them too much when all they are is certain ego constructs that need to be destroyed. But you are looking at them as problems that need to be fixed or situations that need to be managed. You have to let go. You have to let go of certain things and respect that how they happen and that they're happening for a reason. Be careful that you are not being impulsive or led by desire. Be clear on why you want to do something. And it's okay to take a step back before you act. You want a new beginning, but you feel stuck at the same time. Spirit is saying to me, you heal, you grow, and then you find yourself focusing in on things that you don't like, and those things absorb all of your focus. And then you start to take that particular situation, analyze it, and it becomes it takes the energy, it sucks up the energy and the life in the room, in the space, because you've allowed it to. Spirit is also letting me know that for you guys at the moment, the truth is going to be a difficult thing for you to swallow. So it's not a good time for you to have big serious conversations with people about anything. Don't make any major declarations about this is what I want to do and this is where I want to be. Take a step back and give yourself time, because there's a lot that you are misunderstanding at the moment. You can save yourself a lot of trouble if you just go with the flow, let things be, but don't make any big decisions at the moment. Focus on yourself. Focus just on you. And, don't start anything new. Don't start anything new at the moment. You're not in a place where where that's going to be the right thing to do. As I say, you are still too focused on things that are happening around you, and your primary focus needs to be here. So you are still too responsive and triggered by what is happening around you, and you are basing a lot of your decisions on your next move is based on what happens here, and then what happens there is your next move. So you will come across as being wishy-washy. But that's because you are reactive and you are not getting out ahead of the situations in your life. And you can't do that if you put your healing and your growth on pause because something's fallen apart or gone wrong or happened around you that you're not comfortable with. Now that's becoming your focus. You want to sort that out first and then come back here. This is your basis, guys. This is your basis. Everything needs to start here. Get yourself into alignment. Get yourself into that enlightened, elevated place, and then go out and face the world. Don't go out and live your life and live and be and act and do all those things, and then when you stub your toe and there's a bit of pain, now you think, okay, I think I need to go inward. You know, your soul is not just a tool that you get to use when it's going to serve you from time to time. Your mind is the tool. You should be in control of your mind, but people live as though the mind is who you are and that's your reality. It's not. Your soul is who you are. You're supposed to make sure that you are in that space, in that truth, before you go out and face the world every day. Spirit says many of you are allowing your process, your growth, your healing, and your journey into self, into soul, into source to be hindered or to be put on pause because you're afraid of actually getting what you want. And not believing that you will like it. You will. Your source knows everything, all of the components that will make up exactly what it is that you want and will make you happy. You are getting ready to align with that by doing your work and going inward, getting your energy right, getting your vibration right, giving power to the part of you that is the power and not to the ego and other parts of you. That is about getting your energy right and aligning with that which is absolutely for you. But until you do that, you will keep knocking into and bumping into things that are not for you, and you will think it's your stuff. And it's not. And then you focus on it and you zoom into it. And it's not your stuff. Align, do your work, do your process, then check, is this thing important? And when you do it from that basis, 9 times out of 10 you're going to know intuitively it's not important. I don't have to fix it. It's not my stuff. Or actually, it is stuff that I've welcomed or that I've created, but I don't have to give it energy because it's not that important, you know? So unfortunately for some of you, if are in communication, there's going to be some sort of tower, either with you and your person, or with you and the other person that you're with, or them with the other person that they are with, or with you. Because I'm getting the energy of things being standing still now when they were moving. Don't allow yourselves to do this to yourself. You see, things happen, they're uncomfortable, they're painful, and then they make us feel, okay, we need to do the work. Something needs to change. So I'm willing to do the work. You start to feel a little bit better, and then you find yourself slacking on yourself again. This is a journey about you and your soul. It is a soul journey. It's not a journey about you and other people. It's a journey about you, your soul, because everything in your life and your reality, that is the basis. And if you want your reality around you to change, it has to change here inside. So don't slack on yourself, because you will keep recycling your same experiences. You deserve better. You do deserve better. You don't have to hold on to old mistakes and what has been wrong. You can change things, but you have to be willing to acknowledge that this is a soul journey, and it is about what is happening here. It's not about the other person so much. For my twin flames, I have to be honest with you. I have to share the truth with you. Many of you are too focused on the other person and what other people are doing, and how they can step up and meet your needs, and how they can validate you. It's about you and your soul. If you tend to your soul, if you tend to your vibration, if you tend and align with source, everything else is taken care of. That is why people have had what looked like the most toxic and craziest scenarios, and once they align with themselves and they realize, this is about me, my spiritual journey, it's not about the other person, that person comes in, wants to be with them, and doesn't want to leave. Why? Because your twin flame is your soul, and if you are not tending to your soul, if you are not aligning to that, you are rejecting your soul self. You are rejecting them. It's an energy thing. Okay? So Cancer, that is your message. I trust that you were able to receive what was meant for you in the way that would serve you and not hinder. I share what Spirit says, and so it's not always going to be what you want to hear, but allow yourself to have an open mind and to embrace the divine guidance, and you will always see the positive results in your life. For those of you who are interested in a personal reading, you're welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. I would be honored to guide you through your process, to bring you clarity into your situation and how you can navigate your way through it so that you can actually come out on the side that you want to come out sooner. Guys, you get to have what you want, and you get to ask for it. When you ask, it is always given. This is a fact. If what you have in your reality right now is not what you want, then you've not asked for what you want, guys. You ask with your energy. Your actions, your words, they mean nothing really. What really holds power is what you believe. It's your energy. Okay? So tend to your vibration. Tend to yourself. Go inward. Go Zen. Do what you need to do. It is ancient spiritual practice. It has never changed. It is still the same. That is the basis of what we know. Okay? Love and light to you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye now.